They called him the poorest man in Origbo. But every coin you dropped in his bowl, and every blessing you spoke over his bent head, quietly vanished from your own life. This is the true story of the beggar who learned how to steal a blessing. Gather close, my people. In the village of Origbo, harvests were plenty, laughter was loud, and no stranger left a compound hungry. But even the kindest village can hide the wickedest secret, and Origbo's secret wore rags. Every market day, an old beggar sat beneath the baobab tree. Bent staff, clouded eye, 3 small bells tied to his cane. Villagers dropped coins into his bowl without a second look. Origbo prided itself on generosity. The elders said it plainly, "Give, and Origbo gives back tenfold." It was a good saying. Nobody thought to ask what exactly was being given back, or to whom. But look closer at the beggar. His body was frail, his clothes were torn, yet his good eye missed nothing. Sharp, watchful, counting every coin before it even landed. A young yam seller named Moreniki passed by, as she did every market day, and set warm roasted yam into his bowl. "More blessings upon you, Baba," she said, smiling, and walked on. As her words left her mouth, something Morenik never saw happened at his cane. The 3 small bells trembled, just slightly, and a thread of faint golden light drifted toward them. Moreniki walked home smiling, unaware of anything lost. But that evening, for the first time in months, a customer complained her yam tasted flat, and she couldn't understand why. Nobody in Origbo asked why the poorest man never grew thinner. Nobody wondered why his bell never stopped singing. In Origbo, kindness was never questioned, and that was exactly the point. Years before Origbo knew his name, he was not yet Baba, just a proud, restless young man named Alaanu, who watched his neighbors prosper and burned with envy for what he never earned. One moonless night, envy led him to the crossroads shrine at the village's edge, a place elders warned children never to visit after dark. There, something old and hungry was waiting. The shadow offered him a truth twisted into a curse. A blessing spoken aloud at the very moment it's given can be caught and turned before it ever reaches the one it was meant for. But the gift came with a price. He must always appear poorest of the poor, for the spell only answers to blessings given out of pity. The shadow pressed a small bell-topped staff into his hands. Back in Origbo, older now, he had perfected it. Accept a gift, wait for the spoken blessing, then whisper the reversal beneath his breath before the words could finish landing where they were meant to. Watch closely now. Moreniki gives him yam again and blesses him aloud. And this time, we see it plainly. A thread of golden light is pulled straight from her chest into his singing bells. Moreniki stumbled where she stood, nearly dropping her tray. The market laughed. "Clumsy girl," they said, and went back to their business. Nobody looked twice at the beggar under the tree. And so, coin by coin, blessing by blessing, the poorest man in Origbo grew rich in ways no one could see, for what he stole never once touched his hands. A farmer named Duro blessed him one rainy morning, grateful for a season of good weather. "May the rains stay kind to you too, Baba," he said, pressing millet into his bowl. Days later, while every neighboring field drank in the same good rains, Duro's crops began to wither where they stood, for no reason the farmer could name. A mother, preparing her daughter's wedding, gave him food and spoke a blessing over the marriage soon to come. She meant it with her whole heart, and her whole heart is exactly what left her. The wedding that should have been full of joy fell instead into quarrels no one could explain. Small arguments growing into silences, and silences into doubt. Even Origbo's own healer, kind-hearted old Baba Ifedayo, once gave him bitter leaf herbs and blessed his own healing hands, asking for nothing but a long life to keep helping others. From that day, his remedies simply stopped working. Patients who once rose from their sickbeds within days now lingered and did not rise. Deep in the forest, far from any market eye, Baba Alaanu shed his rags each night to reveal what they hid. Fine cloth, hoarded gold, a wealth no honest beggar could ever explain. The elders began to whisper of a curse over Origbo. Prayers were offered, sacrifices made, and still the withering, the quarrels, the sickness would not stop. But one pair of eyes in Origbo missed nothing. A sharp young girl named Kaiki liked to perch in the branches of the baobab tree, watching the market unfold below. Keek noticed a pattern no adult had bothered to see. Every time someone blessed Baba Alaanu aloud, his bells jingled softly right after. And within days, something in that person's life went wrong. She ran to tell the grown-ups what she'd seen. They only laughed and patted her head. Baba Alaanu is a harmless old man, they said. Go and play, small girl. But Keek was not the kind of child who let a thing go simply because she'd been told to. That evening, she went to find the one person in Origbo who might actually listen. Her grandmother. Iya Agba, Kiki's grandmother and the oldest woman in Origbo, listened to every word without laughing. And as Kiki spoke, something old and troubled crossed the old woman's face. Years ago, Iya Agba had warned the village of a hungry-eyed young man seen at the crossroads shrine on a moonless night. She had been dismissed then, too. An old woman's superstition, they'd said. Now she understood. The hungry-eyed young man and the beggar under the baobab tree were the same person, decades apart. And she finally knew how to catch him. Her plan was simple: give him a blessing with no words at all. That night, while he slept by the market fire, she knelt beside him and quietly mended his torn cloak, saying nothing. He woke to find his cloak whole again, mended by a hand he never saw, blessed by words he never heard. For the first time in decades, panic flickered behind his sharp good eye. Desperate, he whispered the reversal words into the empty morning air anyway. But a silent gift has no words to seize. The bells, packed with decades of stolen blessings, began to shake and shake and shake. The bells shattered. Golden light burst outward in every direction, streaming back across Origbo, toward every field, every home, every hand that had ever blessed the beggar under the baobab tree. At once, across Origbo, people felt something return to them. Duro's field, the bride's quiet home, Baba Ifedayo's healing hands, all warmed at the very same breath, as if nothing had ever been taken. The next morning, Origbo woke to itself again. Duro's field stood green. The bride and groom laughed together for the first time in weeks. Baba Ifedayo's remedies worked before the sun had even fully risen. Under the baobab tree, villagers found only rags and a scattering of bell fragments in the dust. His hidden hoard, deep in the forest, had turned to nothing but ash by the time anyone found it. Some in the crowd wanted to hunt him down and see him punished properly. But Iya Agba raised a hand, and the crowd, as always, listened to the oldest woman in Origbo. His punishment is already done, she told them. A man who only ever knew how to take can never again pretend to be poor and be pitied. For now, at last, everyone can see him clearly. From that season on, Origbo still gave freely, but more quietly, without shouting blessings for the world to hear, understanding at last that true kindness needs no audience to be real. Kaik, once laughed at and dismissed, was looked to differently now, not because she had shouted the loudest, but because she was the only one who had bothered to watch closely. And so it is said in Origbo, even now, a blessing spoken loudly to be seen may be stolen by a clever ear, but a blessing given in silence belongs to heaven, and heaven never loses what is given to it.